Question says verify the numbers given below. Cubic polynomial, are there zeros, and also verify the relationship between zeros and its coefficient. Our polynomial is x cube plus 2x squared minus x minus 2, and zeros are 1 minus 1 and minus 2, and we have to verify that this is the zeros and also verify the relationship between zeros and coefficient. And let px is equal to x cube plus 2x squared minus x minus 2. Now p minus 1, for verification we have to find one by one value, p1, p minus 1, p minus 2, that will become 0. Okay, then first we check p1. P1 is equal to 1 to the cube plus 2 into 1 to the square minus 1 plus minus 2, which is 1 plus 2 minus 1 minus 2, that is 0. So it is verified. And then next p minus 1. P minus 1 is equal to minus 1 to the cube plus 2 into minus 1 to the square minus minus 1 minus 2. Now it is minus 1 plus 2 plus 1 minus 2. That will cancel and it is 0. So it is also 0 of the given polynomial. After this, p minus 2. P minus 2 is equal to minus 2 to the cube plus 2 into minus 2 to the square minus minus 2 minus 2. Okay, minus 8 plus 8 plus 2 minus 2, that is 0. So it is also p minus 2 is also 0 of the given polynomial. Now verification of relationship between zeros and polynomial. Second part verification. Okay, then first relationship is sum of zeros. It means alpha plus beta plus gamma. That is what? Alpha is what? 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 2. These are the three zeros, so we add this and we get what? 1 minus 1 cancel, that is minus 2, and minus 2 can be written as minus 2 by 1, and minus 2 is what? Minus 2, what we have to find? Sum of 0 minus coefficient of what? X square by coefficient of x. But here it is not come, then we can write here, okay, it is minus, and 2 is what? Coefficient of x square, then we can write as here coefficient of x square by 1 is what? Coefficient of x cube. Okay, that is verified first, and then alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus alpha into gamma. Then first is what? 1 into minus 1, next minus 1 into what? Minus 2, and alpha into gamma is what? 1 into minus 2, that is alpha into 1 into minus 1 into 2, and 1 into minus 2, that is minus 1 plus 2 minus 2, that is what? Minus 0, and minus 0, and that is will come my coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube. Okay, then that is, it can be written as minus 1 by 1, and minus 1 is what? Minus 1 is coefficient of x by coefficient of, and 1 is coefficient of x cube. Okay, that is also verified. Now last is what? Product of zeros. Okay, product of zeros is alpha into beta into gamma is equal to 1 into minus 1 into minus 2, which is what? 2, and 2 can be written as 2 by 1, and what? But we have to find what? Minus constant term by coefficient of x cube. 1 coefficient of x cube, it has come, but minus constant term we have to find, and it can be written as minus minus 2 by 1, and minus 2 is what? Constant term by by what? Coefficient of x cube. Okay, that is verified. Okay, we see the next example. Okay, our next example is obtain all zeros of the polynomial 2x cube if two zeros are plus minus root 2. It means two roots are given but third roots are not given, third zeros are not given, then we have to find. Then here we use what? Product of zeros or sum of zeros. Sum of zeros, we know that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to what? Minus b by a. That is minus b by a. And alpha is two zeros are what? First is root 2 and second is minus root 2. Then we can write here alpha as root 2 and minus root 2 plus gamma is equal to minus b by minus 4 by 2. Root 2 get cancelled. Gamma is equal to minus minus plus 2 to the 4, that is 2. Okay, our next example is obtain all zeros. Okay, obtain all zeros of polynomial x cube plus 4x square minus 9x minus 36 if zeros are equal in magnitude. Okay, zeros are equal in two zeros. 1 minute. Two zeros are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Okay, now we have to solve this polynomial given here and two zeros are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Magnitude are equal but that are in opposite sign. Then we can write here it as alpha is equal to minus beta. That two zeros alpha and beta are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Then we can write here as alpha is equal to minus beta. Now it can be written as 1 alpha plus beta is equal to 0. That is equation first. Now we have to find the third zeros. Then we have to find third zeros. Similarly we can find what? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. For this we can find the 1 0 and we have to after this we using what? Alpha minus product of zeros or sum of product of zeros, anyone we can use, and then find the remain two zeros. Okay, next we see that here alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, that is minus 4 by 1, and alpha plus beta, alpha is equal to minus beta, then here we, or otherwise alpha plus beta is equal to 0 plus gamma is equal to minus 4, that is gamma is equal to what? Minus 4. That is our first zeros. Okay, then now we have to find other two zeros. Okay, then we use here what? Product of zeros. Okay, product of zeros, and product of zeros is what? Alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus d by a, that is minus 36 by 1, and here alpha is equal to what? Minus beta, and we use here minus beta into gamma is what? Using second we use here 4 is equal to minus 36, minus minus get cancelled, 4 9 are 36, and here beta square is equal to 9, and beta is equal to what? Under root 9, that is plus minus 3. These are the this is the value of beta. When we put the value of beta in equation first, okay, from equation first we get alpha is equal to what? alpha is equal to plus minus 3 also. Okay, hence our zeros are what? Minus 4, 3 or plus 3. Okay, that is our answer. After this, our next example says, here are the polynomial and product of two zeros is what? 10. That is our next example. Product of two zeros is what? 10, and polynomials are what? X cube minus 13x square plus 52x plus 60. Okay, then first we use what? Given here alpha into beta. Let's say alpha into beta, two zeros, alpha into beta, okay, is equal to 10, and we know that product of zeros is equal to what? Product of zeros is equal to minus d by a. Then minus d by minus 60 by 1. That is 60, and alpha into beta is equal to what? 10 into using first here. Okay, 10 6 is 60. Gamma is equal to what? 60. Now we use sum of zeros. Okay, sum of zeros is what? Sum of zeros, you know, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to what? Minus b by a. Then it is minus b by a minus b 13 by 1. And we know that the value of gamma is equal to what? 6. Then alpha plus beta plus 6 is equal to 13, and alpha plus beta is equal to what? 13 minus 6, that is 7. Equation number 2. Okay. One thing we have already studied in previous video, that alpha minus beta is equal to under root alpha plus beta to the whole square minus 4 alpha into beta, because we have to find these two term what? These two zeros, alpha and beta, and there is no any process to find these two zeros. Then we use here alpha minus beta, and after this any zeros substitute in this equation, and then we get our answer. Okay, then we see here alpha plus beta is what? 7 to the square minus 4 into alpha into beta is what? Alpha into beta is 10. That is 49. 49 minus 40. 40, that is 9, and 9 is root 9 is equal to what? Plus minus 3. That is the value of alpha minus beta. Now we can write here alpha is equal to plus minus 3. That is equation number 3. Sorry, plus minus 3 plus beta. That is equation number 3. When we substitute the value of alpha is equal to plus minus 3 beta in equation second. Okay, substitute the value of alpha in equation second. Then we get what? We get here, we have to substitute value of alpha. Then here plus minus 3 plus beta is equal to 7. Then it is 2 beta is equal to 7 plus minus 3 is equal to 2 beta is equal to 1 times we take plus 3, and second time we take what? Minus 3. Okay, 2 beta is equal to here 4, and beta is equal to what? Beta is equal to 2. From here we get beta is equal to 5. 7 3 10, it is 5. when beta is equal to 5. Okay, when beta is equal to 5, from first we can say that alpha is equal to what? From second we can say that alpha is equal to 2. Okay, case first, that is case first, and case second is what? When beta is equal to 2. When beta is equal to 2, then alpha is equal to what? 5. Hence we can say that our zeros are hence zeros are what? Zeros are, first zeros 6 and second zeros are 5, and second and third zeros are 5 and 2. That is our zeros. Okay, next we see that other example. Okay, our next example is if zeros of polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b, then find a and b. This question says find value of a and b. Then for this time we have to solve sum of zeros and product of zeros. This question says in another way that if the zeros of polynomial are in AP, if the zeros of polynomial are in AP, polynomial itna are in AP, then find the zeros. Okay, on that time we also take the three zeros are what? A minus b, a and a plus b. That it will be studied in class in arithmetic progression. In this chapter we will study, okay, in AP. Now if that question says in this way, then you can also solve from this method. Okay, then first we use what? Sum of zeros. Why we use sum of zeros? When we use sum of zeros, then here we can see that b and b get cancelled, and we have to find what? We can easily find a. Okay, sum of zeros is what? Minus b by a. Then minus b by a minus 3 by 1. Sum of zeros a minus b plus a plus b. Okay, these are the three zeros. Okay, when b and b get cancelled, here it comes minus 3. 3a is equal to what? 3, and a is equal to 1. Okay, now we use what? Product of zeros. Product of zeros is what? Product of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Then it is minus 1 by 1. And product of zeros, you know that here are the zeros a minus b, a and a plus b. A minus b into a plus b is equal to minus 1. Now we put the value of a is 1, and we get here minus 1 into b, 1 into a, 1 plus b is equal to minus 1. And now when we multiplied these two terms, we get what? We use here algebraic identities a plus b into a minus b, and then we get what? A square minus b square. Here 1 square minus b square is equal to minus 1. Now we get b square is equal to minus 1 minus 1, that is minus b square is equal to minus 2, and minus get cancelled, and b is equal to under root 2. Okay, there we get two zeros. B is equal to what? Plus minus 2. Okay, now a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 2. I hope that you understand very easily, and we will see the next topic in the next video. Okay, thank you for attending the class.